Untitled Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is Fire Dragon Friday, where we love and romance forecast readings for our week ahead, starting with this Friday going until next Friday. I hope you all are doing wonderful out there. It is great to see you all as usual. And if you have not yet done so, I always do invite you to reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. Also, give it that dragon claw up by clicking that like button. Let me know you enjoy the content here, or leave a comment below to let me know what you might like to see on the channel in the future. If you have been with me before, you know what to expect. We're going to do messages all about what's coming up in our relationship life for each of our 12 signs from Aries through Pisces. And we will, of course, as well take a peek at the astrological alignments that are coming up this week here too. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use in my readings, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all those links and information will always be posted down below in the description box. So I hope everyone is doing great out there. It's definitely been an interesting week. I have actually been enjoying the energy of the week. My Venus sign is in Pisces, and the Sun and Neptune and Venus are all in Pisces right now. And so actually March the 10th is going to be my Venus return. And that means that Venus has come all the way back around through my personal chart to the point and degree that it was in when I was born. So whatever your Venus sign or whatever your planetary signs are, when, that planet returns to that same sign, that's called your, planetary return, whatever it is, Venus return, Saturn return, solar return, etc. So on March the 10th, in just 5 days, I'm getting my Venus return. And that happens about once a year. So if you know your Venus sign, you know when your Venus return will be. And that kind of gives you a new lease on love. Yeah, re-energizes your love life when Venus returns. So it's a very exciting one indeed. So everybody, thank you for being out there in the chat. Thank you, Moonchild, for being here. I'm so happy to see you, sweetheart. Thanks to all my moderators who help me out with the moderation in the chat. I think, let's see, I think I saw Gary, Francisco, Francisco, Justin. So good to see everybody out there in the chat. And I'm sure, as we go through the evening, yes, I do have she has a definite excuse note from the dragon. Hey there, Eric. Good to see you, babe. Good to see you, Eric. I haven't seen you in a minute in the chat, but great to see you. He is one of our longtime moderators and friends here, so always good to see my little Gemini buddy out there. Hey, Laura Z. And so, yes, astrology forecast for Moonchild is nap season. This next 2 months, she's got to take as many breaks and rest as she needs. So if she's not here, it's totally okay with me because I know she's resting. Hey, Silver Star. Venus return on the 28th of March. Very nice. I like that, Silver Star. Yes, good to see you. Thank you for being here as well. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to get into the astrology chart first, guys. And we're just going to take a few peeks at that to get a astrological planetary beat on what's going on in the stars and the planets for us this week. So here we are. Check this out. Yep, Sun sign conjunct Venus and Neptune. So to me, guys, this is a very magical week ahead when it comes to love and romance. Venus is in its exaltation in the sign of Pisces. It's actually one of the best places for Venus to be. Is in this sign, and the reason for that is because Venus in Pisces is very compassionate, endlessly loving. It's a very unconditional spiritual kind of love. And so what I really feel for that, in this week ahead and through the journey of Venus in Pisces, is that we really do feel a lot of healing in love, a very spiritual kind of love, a strong connection to the divine. So if you're feeling really strong, pulled towards, the Great Spirit, God, Goddess, any kinds of forms of divinity in your life, there's a lot of love that comes through those spiritual realms. If you're in a relationship, if it's going well, if you're in a very soulmated relationship, it will flourish during Venus and Pisces, absolutely. If you're going through heartbreak, if you're going through separation or change, likewise, Venus and Pisces brings a lot of release because it's watery. You might be really turning some things loose, detoxing, crying it out, getting it out, and it's very healing. So no matter what your situation is, in your romance life, it all benefits from this Venus Pisces transit. It truly does. So this week ahead, I would say it's very romantic, dreamy, creative, imaginative, sometimes a little sleepy, right? You know, it's a little bit of that. Sometimes very rose-colored glasses energy where we're really kind of just seeing the dream and the ideal in, you know, the world of love and friendship. So very, very interesting there. Today we do have the moon in Sagittarius. So that will be shifting over to Capricorn. Let me look at our calendar. I'm going to give you when that actually happens because I don't want to be wrong on that date. So let's see, that will shift into Capricorn on Saturday. So tomorrow, you know, afternoon or evening, depending on your time zone, it will shift over. So today, you know, this Friday night, I bet people are out like partying, whooping it up because it's Sagittarius. And then when it goes into Capricorn tomorrow night, things get a little more serious. Yes, they do. And so I definitely think we're getting an early jump on our work week, you know, with the moon going into Capricorn. We're kind of thinking, okay, let's get serious. Let's get in line. And, you know, the nice thing about that when it shifts into Capricorn is that the moon will be in harmony with this Sun and Venus sign, which is very, very nice. So down here we have Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn all traveling along in the sign of Aquarius. So that's where these will be stationed throughout this week ahead. So, you know, Mercury in Aquarius to me is very much that thinking of what's the future going to bring? What's the future going to look like? It's a futuristic sign. It's very idealistic. I love the placement of Mercury in Aquarius, and I feel that it is definitely one of the best places for Mercury to be because it gets our mind moving in a quick, progressive, you know, way. It really brings us a lot of those genius moments and epiphanies. So it's very, very nice. You know, Mars has shifted up, guys. It's a great thing. Look at this, 0, 1 degrees. It has just shifted up to Gemini 2 days ago out of the sign of Taurus. And so what we're going to feel with that is, you know, things start to move a little quicker. And it does definitely, again, encourage that intellectual energy. I think a lot more firepower and a lot more drive and action will be taken around our communication as Mars transits through the sign of Gemini. Having it be in Taurus, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but Mars is not well expressed in the sign of Taurus because Taurus is very slow, very steady, very grounded, doesn't like to be rushed. And Mars is about action and fast movement. So it is better expressed through Gemini than Taurus because it will be moving quicker. It will be able to move a little bit more dynamically, which is what Mars is all about. And, you know, the moon is in that last quarter right now. I actually took a walk late last night and I looked up and I saw that last quarter, you know, waning moon. And so I would say, of course, up until the 13th, when we have the new moon, we are definitely in that place of waning, right? Releasing, letting things go, forgiving, turning things free, right? And so that's very much the energy that's coming through this week. Letting things go, detoxing, purifying. It's all part of all part of the energy. It's all part of the transit. So I would say communication this week will be very high. Spirituality, you know, divine connections of all kinds and emotional healing are very high. We have this, you know, triple double. We have this triple up in Pisces and a tripling in Aquarius. So to me, it is romantic. It's idealistic. It's future oriented, dream oriented. We may be doing some work about, you know, how realistic are our dreams and how do we make those come true. So it's a very nice week. I don't mind it. I'm very happy with that energy. I like it. So let's go ahead and start getting into some tuning fork action. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna pick out some good ones for love. Yes, we got to get our love energies going on. Let's burn a little something. We got to burn a little something. Let's get it going. Let's fire up the dragon. Let's fire up the dragon. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's get this thing. All right. Light it up, light it up, light it up. Get some sweetgrass on this. We're going to clear our energy and just get the sparks going. Yes, yes, yes. Burn that thing. Boy, that thing wants to burn too. It usually doesn't catch like that. That's awesome. Wow. This is gonna be a fiery night because that sweetgrass doesn't usually catch like that. Woo! All right, guys, let's send all our intentions up to the divine. Let's talk to spirit. Let's see what's coming through for us tonight. Woo! Yeah, that's nice. That's powerful. I can feel it already. Let's get a little sage. Let's get a little sage on this too to just get some extra purifications. Hey, Lori. Good to see you. Hey, dragons. Hey, Krista. Good to see you, my fellow goatee sister. Hey, Gwen. Yeah, it must be fire time, Gwen. Everything's catching. It's like, boom. The sparks are flying. The sparks are flying tonight. All right. So I've got, let's see, we've got Venus, we've got the heart chakra, fork, and we've got the sun to light it up a little bit here. So let's just tune in, turn on, all that good stuff. There we go. Dear God, guardian angels, and guides, please show us what you have for all of us this week in love and romance. For anybody out there that needs heart healing or soothing or comfort, please give them that. Archangel Raphael, I ask you for that heart healing, that romantic emotional center. Let that heart chakra be healed no matter who we are, where we are in our love life. Because we always come at love better when our heart is functioning at its best. And please help me to communicate all of these messages clearly tonight to our folks out there. Very, very good, y'all. Very good. Let's put these down. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into our signs. All right, y'all. So tonight I am going to use the Chinese fortune reading cards for our main themes of the week. I'm going to use the Angel Wisdom Tarot as well as the Light Seers Tarot for the tarot messages. And I'm going to use our little fortune cookie mini affirmation cards for the affirmations. I'm going to do that. That's what we will be using. And I will try to remember to put the links for those card decks on because I know a lot of folks like to pick up the card decks. Oh, Krista, good news. I'm glad to hear that. I think a lot of things are shifting. Oh, yeah, me and Moonchild had a late night reading last night I did for her. It was great. It was really good. I loved it. I thought the messages were so spot on for her. it just felt right. It's like everything came out. It was great. I really, it was a good time. Thanks for being up late with me. Thanks for being up late with me, Moonchild. That was fun. I like those late night sessions, you know. Those are fun. When everybody else is asleep and you can just really tune in. It's a great feeling. So we're gonna start out with Aries, y'all. We're gonna start with our fire folks. We're just gonna go in order tonight. So Aries, I hope you all are doing awesome out there. Aries is in a little bit of hibernation right now, you know, because Aries energy, it's a little bit of sleep, you know. We're wrapping up the astrological cycle when we're in the time of Pisces, since that's our last sign. We're wrapping a lot of things up, clearing a lot of things up, getting prepped. And so when Aries comes on the scene, things start to wake up. Things start to wake up. So Aries, you know, that sun sign will shift into your sign on the 20th, 21st. That begins our spring equinox. Yes. So that's our like wake up call. To me, when the sun goes into Aries, that's the beginning of the astrological new year. You know, it's funny how we have so many New Year celebrations. That's another one to me, you know. Astrologically, solar-wise, that's definitely the beginning of the astrological new year. So let's get into your sign, Aries. Let's see what we've got for this week in love and romance. Dear Spirit, divine beings of light, angels, ancestors, show us our beautiful Aries. What do they have around their heart, around their romantic center and love life this week? Please show us Aries. Ooh, and they got celebration. So Aries, I would say that all is well in love and romance this week. And you may be hearing good news. You may be getting some for yourself, some from other people. You know, there's just something happier. I feel this card feels very Three of Cups. Like this has a very Three of Cups feeling. It's that celebration, good things happening, better news coming through, and you just feeling a greater time of ease. It even has the number 3 on it. So to me, this is a time of celebration, community coming together, and just feeling like, you know, things are a little lighter this week. They're not so heavy. They're not so heavy. So let's get into your tarot messages. Let's just jump right into that. Let's get 3 to start here from our angel wisdom. Wow, I feel like I need to shuffle these a lot, Aries. I don't know what that is, but I'm just going to go with it. Wow, yeah, it's like just go, go, go. All right, so Aries, first card out is our 8 of Swords this week. So definitely this is a week of releasing yourself from old, limiting, negative thoughts, anxieties, worries, or fears. So that anything that might be binding you up, you know, in the mind, anything that might be getting you a little too worried or trapped or making you feel helpless. If you're feeling a lack of self-confidence, right, that's definitely something to look at as well. It's time to take off the blindfold, cut through those bonds, and get back up to a higher vibration. This is clarified by our High Priestess, so use your intuition. This is really stepping out of the worried mind and getting into that meditative, deep spiritual state instead. So anything, you know, that's coming up for you, any worries around love or relationships, it's time to get out of the worried mind and step into the intuition. And I believe the intuition is very strongly aspected. We have the Chariot card right in the center this week. And so you could be dealing with a Cancer person, or you may have some Cancer in your chart, but there's definitely an emotional moving forward, emotional victories and blending of the 2 distinct sides of your subconscious. This is a lot of lunar energy on this reading so far here, Aries. So I would definitely be in touch with your subconscious. What do you really want? What does your partner, potential partner, really want? Getting clear on what the ideal love relationship looks and feels like to you. We have a Two of Pentacles, so there is a lot of balance, right? And I believe that this is, again, like it said, you know, balancing between the two distinct sides of your personality, the dark and the light, the feminine, the masculine. You know, and this could also speak to the balance between you and a love partner or potential love partner, very much so. So here we go. Last card out is the Page of Pentacles. Look at her little bunny rabbit on the desk. I love this. So to me, this speaks to new investment, new energy, new growth, new adventure, because the Page of Pentacles is my little adventure of the tarot. So to me, this is, you know, whether you're single, coupled, or in separation, no matter what your love situation may be, Aries, I believe you're really thinking about what is it and what kind of person do I want to invest in? What is it that I really believe in? And how do I want to affect that in the future? And look at this. Oh, yes, I know. See, I know a lot of my Aries are going through some recovery and some heart healing. I can feel this, y'all. And so to me, it's really about releasing the pain of the past, releasing any insecurities, self-doubt, lack of confidence, things that have hurt you before. You're really learning a lot. You're learning a lot this week about what your love life means to you, what it means in the future to come from a very healed position. So let's get an affirmation on this for you, Aries, with our little fortune cookie dragons here. This is a powerful week to me of heart healing. You know, this is a heart healing week. And again, you know, like I said, these apply whether you're single, currently in a relationship, in a long distance or separated relationship, whatever that dynamic is, you're doing a lot of introversion. I feel that it's like you're really going deep within, balancing both the conscious and the subconscious part of yourself, and being aware and being, you know, receptive, more receptive to the needs of your partner if you're already in a relationship. But it's time to turn loose of those fears, worries, doubts, insecurities this week. Believe in yourself. And look at that. We've got the card of intuition. Look at that. Yes. High Priestess, the Chariot. This is all about your intuition. Trust in it. It's a great time to learn new skills, change careers, invest money. Look at that. Yes, Page of Pentacles. There's that investment. There's that new study. Oh my goodness. And thank you, Lori. Thank you for that blessing, darling. Oh my gosh, that's so generous of you. Appreciate you very much. So Aries, excellent week for heart healing, balance, and listening to your inner voice. That's what's going to give way to these celebratory feelings. Yeah. Funny moonchild, my little Aries. Isn't that funny? Like you a lot of the cards that we pulled for you last night came out in that read. So that's definitely an Aries reading. Definitely an Aries reading for you there. All right. So let's rock. Let's get into our next one. Here we go. All right, Taurus. Let's see what Taurus is bringing through for us tonight. Taurus, you finally got through with Mars moving through your sign. My goodness. And that would have been a lot of fire, a lot of energy. Whew, now you can take a little break. The energy of Pisces is very good for you, Taurus. It's very good for earth signs in general. So I do feel that this week ahead is very spiritual, emotional, dreamy, all those good things coming through. So dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, let's see what we have for Taurus, please, in their love and romance life for this week ahead. Show us any guidance, any intuition or messages that you have for them. And we have the card of courage. So Taurus, use your courage, your strength, and don't give up. Like to me, whenever I see that courage card with that warrior energy, I feel like this is a week where you're really being asked to step up your courage, your strength. This reminds me of the strength card from the tarot, which is a Leo energy, and it's very heart ruled. So in your love life, in your emotional center, it's time to be strong. It's time to be brave. And sometimes that means just putting your truth out there, putting that information out there, making yourself vulnerable sometimes is what takes the most courage. So that may be part of your week, you know, that may very well be part of your week. It also may be part of, you know, your partner or your potential love partner. They may be trying to get up their courage to come talk to you. So it could go both ways. Let's see what we have in your tarot coming up for Taurus this week. Taurus, you had such a fiery reading for March. I will say that reading actually impressed me quite a bit. I was talking to a dear Taurus friend of mine yesterday, and I sent her the link to the March Taurus reading, and I ended up watching it again. I was like, the King of Wands twice, the Queen of Wands twice is so fiery. I feel like March is going to be a very dynamic month indeed. For Taurus out there. And if you haven't watched your March monthly, check it out, because it was very dynamic. So first card out this week for you, Taurus, is the Hermit. So this is Virgo energy. This to me is all about heart healing, you know, emotional healing, and you may need to take a little bit of time out away from your partner if you are in a relationship already, because you do need a little time to yourself to just realign. Hermit is all about seeking your personal truth. They carry, you know, the lantern, the light, the star that guides them to what their personal truth is. This is time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. And so, you know, if you are in a relationship and you don't want to completely check out this week, it might be like a good time to say, hey, sweetheart, let's go do a meditation retreat, or let's just have, you know, some time to sit in silence with some music on and just be in touch with the divine. This is a great time for that this week. And we have the Seven of Cups. Yes, because there may be a lot of decisions. You may feel a lot of emotionally overwhelming energies this week. You may be having to say, well, I've really got to make some big choices. I'm not really sure which one I need to, you know, go for. For some of my Taurus folks, you may even be choosing between two partners. If you're in a dating situation and you've been, you know, seeing different people more casually, it's kind of like, well, I gotta choose somebody. I can't just, you know, I really want to be more solid and clear. So this is the time to check in with yourself if that's the situation that you find yourself. But the Seven of Cups usually does lead to a decision. It's usually an emotional decision, and having a lot of options on the table. Right in the center, Taurus, this week we have the Four of Cups. So to me, this can be a week where you're, you know, kind of coming out of procrastination. Like if you have been thinking about, well, I got to choose somebody and I've got to pick this person, that person, or I've got to make a move, or I'm waiting for them to make a move towards you. You know, you might be lost in your own world a little bit. So it's important to not just focus on what's right here and now, but also look at the long picture. Look at the long haul, not just the short term. It's a very, that card is always a little tough, right? It's always a little bit tough because there can be this feeling of discontentment, a feeling of, you know, waiting for this opportunity, but not really seeing it because you're so focused on what's going on right in front of you that you're not getting the tap. So be very, very in tune. Be very in tune with spirit, because you don't want to miss those opportunities when they do come along. And so we've got our Queen of Wands. Of course we got Queen of Wands. We got fire energy on this, heart energy. And so to me, it's like if there are good people, good energies, good opportunities that are kind of knocking on your door, Taurus, pay attention to those. Answer the call, because you might be so focused on these three cups that you're not seeing that guiding angel that's bringing you in the perfect opportunity. And again, Queen of Wands, very strong Leo, very strong heart energy. And that I feel is coming through for you so strongly this whole month of March. In the outcome of this week, we have our Emperor. So it is a week of taking action. I think that through this week, you're going to have some decisions that come up to be made. But you're going to come out of it. You're going to take some action on this, or someone's going to take some action towards you. This is Emperor energy. It's Aries. it's Leo. There's a lot of fire energy around Taurus lately. Really, really strong. So some of you might have fire in your chart, or some of you may be really dealing with somebody that has a lot of fire energy about them. Even if they're not a fire sign, they may very well be somebody that has that fiery quality. So let's see what we've got. On top of this is the Tower, and there's our Mars rulership. So look at this. Look at this. We've got Aries, and then we got the ruler of Aries over here is Mars. So definitely action being taken. Old foundations being dismantled so new, fresh energy can come in. Oh, Taurus. This is, oh my gosh, and look at the bottom of the angel deck. We got the Tower card again. And the sun on the bottom. Taurus, you are on fire. You are on fire these days. I'm telling you what, the biggest challenge is moderate this energy because it is strong. I do feel that when we get into Aries season after the 20th this month, a lot of these messages are going to make so much more sense to you than they even do now. It's going to be like, great balls of fire. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. You're ready for new energy. No matter what your relationship situation is, Taurus, you're ready for some new energy, clearing the decks, making the moves, coming out of stagnation, really, really coming from the heart, And your affirmation is surprise. A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those who are searching. So, like I said, even for my single Taurus folks out there, be aware. Don't ignore it, because I'm telling you, this is very much about new, fiery, passionate energy coming in. And there's been so much of it in your readings lately. It's like, what is going on? Taurus is on fire. I'm excited though for you, Taurus. I'm telling you, I think that this Mars energy wrapping up in your sign has brought through a lot of good cycles coming around. I really, really do. I think that it's really, it might have been tough while you were going through that transit of Mars in your sign, but it's, you know, it's bringing through a lot of understanding and realizing, okay, I know where I need to go now, or I'm starting to realize where I need to go now. It's really good. And hey there, Brand Bud, good to see you in the chat. Markers is here. We got all our Taurus folks coming around. Good to see Beth. Oh yeah, we got our folks. They're coming in. They're coming in. All right. Let's get into our next sign, y'all. Let's get into Gemini. It's time for our twin stars out there. I hope you are doing great this week, Gemini. Mars has just gone into your sign 2 days ago, so definitely Gemini's energy is coming way up to the surface after, you know, about 6 weeks of really feeling more of a lower energy vibration. Now that it's moving from your universal 12th house to your first house, I would say your physical energy, drive, dynamism, it's all coming up to the surface, and this next 6 weeks ahead are going to be very strong indeed. You'll be a lot more active, a lot more energized, a lot of new beginnings coming through for Gemini. You might be a little more feisty, a little more fiery, a little more argumentative, a little more combative, but that's okay. That's totally okay. You stand up for yourself. So dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show us our beautiful Geminis out there. Let's see what we have for them in their love and romance life. No matter whether they are single, coupled, in separation, long distance, just whatever they need to see or know, show us our Geminis, please. Aw, Gemini. We have the energy of proposal this week for you. So, ooh, I'm getting chills from this. I'm getting some goosebumps on this one, Gemini. For some of you, there may literally be a proposal, or you may be proposing something to someone else. Could be engagement, could be saying, let's make this relationship official. It could be, let's move in together, let's have a kid, let's get a puppy dog, let's do something that kind of makes this relationship more solid and takes it to the next level. Woo! Woo, Gemini! All right, let's get some tarot on this. Let's deepen this message. Let's see what's going on with you, my twin stars. Ooh, yes. Look at this. Oh, transformation. This is the Tower card. There's that Mars energy, just like I said, and Mars just moved into your sign. So this is very strong this week. You're really working on taking action, making movement. The thing I love this deck, I can't get away from it. I've been using it since I got it. But what I love about this one in particular is that in a lot of tower cards in the tarot, you just see the tower falling down, but you don't see it getting rebuilt. And here it is, the transformation card. Here's the tower being rebuilt after that tower moment. So to me, the tower card can be both. It can sometimes be the tower falling down and those old structures that needed to come down being removed, but then there's also that rebuilding energy. So this is powerful and sometimes unexpected revelations, breaking free of procrastination, releasing old belief systems, significant life experiences. So I love that card. It's definitely Mars, and you are stepping into your Mars energy starting this week. So this is great. And the Ace of Cups. So this is transforming something beautiful. No wonder some of you have that proposal card coming through this week, because Ace of Cups is a massive spiritual or romantic or emotional blessing coming in from the divine. Woo. Right in the center, Gemini, we have the Emperor. So we're just continuing that Mars energy. This is the Aries card. This is ruled by Mars. So we have a lot of action, a lot of firepower, taking the initiative, taking the leadership role, moving things ahead. My goodness. A lot of discipline here, Gemini. You're really stepping into some firepower starting this week. And the Page of Cups, there's our little proposal energy. This is definitely some romantic messages coming through for you, Gemini. Let's get married. Let's do something. Let's go to the next level. Let's take some definite action on this relationship. I am in love with this so far. So the Four of Cups comes out as our last card here. And I would say that this is really reminding you, don't get stuck in the energy of procrastination. Don't second guess the amazing blessings that could be coming through for you this week or beyond, right? Because sometimes these don't play out the exact week these readings do. Sometimes these are a bit timeless. And if you've seen this reading another time other than this week, it was the right time for you. But don't fail to recognize these opportunities and these gifts that are coming in. Don't get distracted, Gemini. See it for what it is, because this is nice. This is nice wake-up energy. And the Three of Wands. Oh, so some of this is really coming to you. Some of this is really coming to you. You don't have to chase it down. That's nice. That's really nice. It's like, I feel like you're taking action. You're making the moves that you need to make. But you don't need to chase it down either, Gemini. You don't got to chase it down. It's coming to you. That wave is coming to you. So let's get into your affirmation for this week. Let's see what we got for Gemini. And we have the surprise card. Wow, a disappointment will be followed by pleasant surprises. An invitation could bring love to those who are searching. So Gemini, nice read. Really nice. For those of you that resonate with this, it's super, super nice. This could be a big transformative time in your life. Things finally are moving. I do feel that too. You know, that's the other wonderful thing that's happening and starting to move ahead is that now that Mars has moved into Gemini, it is starting to trine Saturn, which is in Aquarius. Those are both air signs. So they create this trine pattern. And they're both within 10 degrees of each other right now. So instead, see, this is a big reason, part of why. I mean, we had so many different reasons why last year sucked. So many reasons. But that was one of them. That was one of them last year, is that for almost half of the year, the second half of the year, we had that Saturn square to Mars. And let me tell you guys, when that happens on a universal level, Mars is like, I want to go, I want to go. And Saturn's like, hold on, hold on, hold on. And it holds it back. It's inhibiting, right? It's restrictive. And so that's a big reason why the energy was so sluggish, so slow, so just, ugh. And so now that those two planets instead are squaring, which is a hard, challenging aspect, they're trining now. And that's the easiest flow of energy. That's the most, you know, dynamic, like, you know, go with the flow, no holds barred, challenges being, you know, removed. And so I'm just saying, it still may be slow but steady, but it's going to be moving. We're not in that same roadblock energy now. And it's a big deal. It's a big deal on a universal level. So, exciting. All us nerdy astrologers were like, yeah! Planets! Science, bitch! All right, so let's get into Cancer, folks. Let's see what we've got for our awesome crabs out there. Cancer, this is one of the best times of year for you guys because we've got all that beautiful Pisces energy. It's so watery, it's so emotional, and it's very much in tune with your personal vibe. It really encourages it. It's so awesome. So I always love the time of Pisces. I love it for my Cancers and my Scorpios. You really benefit quite a lot from that flow of energy and water. So let's get into your cards, Cancer. Let's see what you've got coming through this week. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show us our beautiful Cancer folks out there. All those born under the sign of Cancer or influenced by the sign, whether they are single, coupled, in separation, or long distance. No matter what messages they need to see, please show us our Cancer folks. What's coming through for them this week in love? We've got health coming through. So Cancer, to me, that's a nice energy. It's really about healing. It's about heart healing, emotional healing, making healthy romantic decisions, yes. Discerning whether or not a relationship is healthy and it should continue. And if it needs help, if it needs healing, if it needs work, it's time to focus on that. It could also be just focusing on your personal health, taking time for yourself. I like that this is also a number 4 because you are the 4th sign, Cancer. Also, this is a, you know, the number of the home, the roots, the soul's origins. So absolutely getting into your deep, deep needs this week. So let's get into your tarot. Let's see what we've got coming through, Cancer. Let's get 3, please, on this for you. Ooh, Cancer, look at this reading. 4 of Wands is the first one. And I said I liked that number 4. Well, here comes another one. This is all about what we just said, home and hearth and stability and roots. So to me, this is all about those twin flame soulmate relationships heating up, lots to celebrate, focusing on peace and contentment in the personal life, doing whatever you can to create that happy, peaceful home environment that feels very stable, rooted. Wow, very nice card to start out with. And we have the King of Wands. So look at this, taking a lot of action towards that. going after what you want, not being willing to settle for less, that's for sure. You could be involved with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There could be someone very fire in your life, or you may have some fire energy in your own chart. Somebody that's very dynamic, very energetic. Right in the center, we have the King of Pentacles. So this is definitely as well a grounding week. It's not just about fire, passion, excitement. It's also about practicality, stability, making good decisions with money. You could have some good news around money, career. You know, your partner or potential love interest could have some good news around money and career. Or you're just very focused on creating more security for both of you. And we have the Ten of Swords. Ooh, Cancer. Some of you might be really wrapping up a difficult cycle. Some of you may have been looking for a job and you finally get that thing this week, or you get that call back, you get that thing that you need that brings this cycle of anxiety, worry, doubt, fear to an end. Wow. Some of you also might have been wondering, is this person really serious about me? Do they really want something stable? And the energy comes through that's like, yes. And you stop worrying. Like, you just aren't worried so much. Look at this. We have our Lovers card on the last card coming out. So to me, there's definitely some kind of powerful connection here for my Cancer folks that resonate with this reading. This is a solid commitment, decisions being made towards a relationship. Gemini energy, so a lot of talking, a lot of good communication coming through. Yeah, embrace true love, embrace good friendships, make your choices from the heart, vibrant health and recovery from illness. You know, and that health card came up at the start of this, so this could also be a lot of heart healing, emotional healing. Archangel Raphael, you know, is actually on this card. So we got the Nine of Wands. So you are not willing to stop fighting for a relationship or a connection. Like, even if you've been through a lot of ups and downs or a lot of difficulty, it's like you're still in this very strong warrior energy. I will tell you though, Cancer, with this Nine of Wands, there is the potential for fatigue and exhaustion because you have been working very hard at love, at life, at relationships, at work, at heart healing. So definitely be sure to get your naps, get your relaxation in. Don't burn the candle at both ends this week. You need to pay good attention to your health. So let's get into an affirmation for you, Cancer. This is a great read, though. These cards are very nice. Very, very nice. And change on the horizon this week. I think it's a change for the better. Could be a change of residence, career, job, love life is in the cards. You're feeling restless and in need of a change, and that is exactly what's coming your way. Ooh, yes. Very nice. I love this card. I love that with Archangel Raphael right in the center. I love that. The artwork on these is just speaking to my soul these days. I'm telling you, it is. I'm just like, oh, blow my nose here. Yes. Oh my gosh, guys. Everything's blooming outside right now. Even though it's still really cool, like all the flowers are blooming. Oh, Beth. I'm glad you're cracking up. We need laughter. Laughter is a powerful energy. It's so healing. Laughter is so important. It's to me one of the most important things in life, in love and life and everything. If you can laugh at things, you're going to get through so much easier, so much better. So let's get into our beautiful Leos. Let's see what we have for the lions and lionesses out there. Oh my goodness. Yes, you're right, Brown Bud. The weather in Georgia is crazy. It really, truly is. Oh yeah. This is the time of year where it's just like back and forth and back and forth. It's cold, it's hot. It's cold, it's hot. It's dry, it's rainy. It's just back and forth. All right, Leo. Let's see what we have for our Leos right now this coming week. All right, Leo, what's coming up for you in love and romance? Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show us our amazing Leos out there. No matter whether they are single, coupled, separation, or long distance, whatever messages they need to hear or be aware of this week, please show us our Leos. Thank you so much. Ooh. Oh, nice energy. This is nice. So 8 of Wands is coming out first. Oh, I forgot to do your keyword. We'll do the keyword, then I'll get into the tarot. But we know the 8 of Wands is there already. That's a great start. So Leo, let's get a keyword. I got ahead of myself there. Got ahead of myself. This is a fiery night. Look at this. Look, as I say, it's a fiery night. Look at this fire card coming out here. Fire of renewal, Leo. Look at that. Burn your flame bright. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's your key energy. I feel like this is very much you coming into your own energy. Isn't that great? So our first tarot card, like I said, was the 8 of Wands. This is fiery, passionate communication, more energy, things coming out of stagnation. And part of what you might be feeling, Leo, is Mars has moved from that square aspect of Taurus, and now it's in a sextile aspect of Gemini. So I think that's very, very good for you and your personal energy. You might be feeling like, oh, I can finally get moving on this. Ooh. So lots of opportunities, rapid changes. To me, in a love reading, the 8 of Wands is those passionate, romantic messages, fiery, passionate texts and emails and all that. That's the kind of energy that it does bring through. And look at this, 8 of Wands with 8 of Swords. So, wow. I mean, this is the dichotomy. They're both in 8. So it is about movement, change, integration. And so it's kind of like it's time to let go of the things that trap, inhibit you, or cause you self-doubt, right? Or cause you to not be living in your truth. Because this, to me, is like, this is what's busting right through those entrapments and those mental intellectual chains. Instead of getting into worries, doubts, fears, speak your truth, take action, tell people what you really feel. Don't hold back, Leo, because you may have been in an energy for a while where you're like, oh, should I say that? I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should put that out there. And you worry it, you overthink it, overanalyze and criticize yourself instead of just putting it out there. Leo, just put it out there. It's very important. Right in the center, look at this. We have the Wheel of Fortune moving you out of stagnation, right? The 8 of Wands is a Sagittarius energy. The Wheel of Fortune is a Sagittarius energy because it's ruled by Jupiter, the ruler of Sagittarius. So to me, these are both cards that are about coming out of a stagnant feeling, fresh new start, end of delays, sudden progress, positive change, traveling forward. So Leo, I do feel that if you've been holding yourself back, if someone in your life has been holding back about what they feel or what they say to you, this is shifting in a big way this week. There is a lot of renewal energy around it. Old things are passing away. Old worries are passing away. And so you're coming into something nice. Yes, 5 of Cups. Let the past be in the past, Leo. Let any disappointments of the past go on down the river. You've still got 2 of Cups standing strong, standing full. So capitalize on that. Go forward with that. We have the Knight of Pentacles here at the outcome. So to me, this is about making a real plan going forward. It's not just fast, speedy movement. It's also dedicated movement. It's nice. It's solid. It plans carefully before taking action, and then it gets going, right? Pay attention for the details. This is nice. This is the successful night. This is the one that definitely gets to the end of the finish line because he does have a good plan. He does prepare ahead. So that's always a nice thing to see. And the Four of Pentacles. So, you know, there is a little apprehension here. There is some apprehension here in going forward. No doubt about that. But I do think, you know, Leo, for you guys, this is something that for most of you, you have been holding on to this in your heart chakra, in a heart space. This could be somebody that, you know, maybe they're in and out of your life or you're in and out of their life. And it's like, but you just can't let it go. And maybe this is that week where you finally start to say, let's get a real plan going. Let's start to think about where we would logically, realistically like to take this, because no matter what I do, I just can't get you off my mind. I just can't get you out of my heart. I've got to do something about this. This is very nice. All right, let's get an affirmation. Fiery, fiery week, Leo. A lot of movement. I feel like there's a lot of movement. So don't overthink it. The only thing that you should be thinking about and focusing on is making a real plan. Don't worry. Don't let that energy turn into worry. Let it be something where it's really about practically planning when the time comes to plan, and then aside from that, don't overthink or overanalyze. Yes, care is required. Care is required, Leo. Guard yourself against deception. Be careful of making mistakes at this time, right? Don't let yourself be deceived into over worrying, over criticizing, and care for yourself. Care for yourself, Leo. Ah, Moonchild, Mother of Dragons. Yeah, I got all my little dragon babies around here. I got my little dragon children. Of course, I think I'm sort of the mother of bunnies because I do have 3 bunny rabbits that I take care of every day. I'm kind of the mother of rabbits. I'm a dragon that's the mother of bunnies. All right. Let's get into Virgo. Hope my Virgos are doing good. They had a great reading for March. Virgo had a great reading for March. They really did. For the monthlies, they had an excellent one. Excellent forecast. So Virgo, I hope you're doing great. This is definitely a love time for Virgo. It really is, because you've got the Sun, Venus, and Neptune all affecting your universal relationship house. So it definitely is. There's a huge focus on love and relationship and romance for Virgo through this time of the year. So let's get into a main theme for you, Virgo. Let's see what you've got coming up this week. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians and ancestors, please show us what is coming through for our beautiful Virgos out there. Whatever their situation in love may be, whether they are single, coupled, in separation, or in a long-distance relationship, show us whatever messages and overall themes that they should be aware of coming through. There it is, transformation. And oh yes, look at this. Transformation is there this week for you, Virgo. So that butterfly emerging from the cocoon, I really do feel like there's a transformation in your love and relationship life, and even your friendship life. It's so strong. It's so strong. It's a really nice energy. You may be feeling a little bit of that death and rebirth, because transformation makes me think of Scorpio. It really does. So let's get into your tarot. Let's see what's coming through. Something is changing, growing, emerging, transitioning, coming through for our Virgos this week. Ooh, these want to go everywhere. Very nice. Woo, yeah, this is some strong stuff going on. All right, so Virgo, this is a week of new beginnings, doors opening, making decisions. Door number 1 or door number 2. The 2 of Wands is very strong Aries energy. So to me, it is about new beginnings, new doors opening. Could be changes in a relationship this week. If you're in a more dating situation, more casual, you could be saying, do I want to choose this person or do I want to choose that person? You know, I might be closing the door on one to open the door to the other. You know, that's a very strong possibility. But it is taking the next step, partnering with people who truly share in your dreams, expanding your plans, and continuing to move forward. And we have the Six of Cups. Oh, Virgo, you might be doing some reconciliation with someone this week or healing a relationship. And that could be the transformation that comes through, because the Six of Cups is nostalgia. It's sentimentality about the past. Could be you or someone else remembering when times were awesome with Virgo. Oh, yeah. And wanting to go forward with that, wanting to open that energy back up. Right in the center, we have the Neptune-ruled card of the Hanged Man, or Awakening card. And so there is something being released, being transformed, being let go of. You may be seeing things from a different perspective. Yeah, looking at things from the other person's point of view. That could be a big part of this week. And I do feel that many times, you know, with that Hanged Man, it's all about release of whatever is not good for you, whatever's not good for your spiritual life, whatever's not good for you going forward. It's a temporary pause, you know, for reflection and insight. I kind of like that, you know, he's hanging upside down and like all the loose pocket change and lint and everything that he had accumulated in there is just falling out. It's like, I didn't need that anyway. And the Fool card is coming in. So to me, Virgo, this is so nice because I feel like you're letting go of a lot of your fears, worries, doubts, and over analyzing this week. It's sort of like, just take the leap of faith. Take the jump. You know, let go of those old worries and those old hang-ups that just kept getting you down. This is beautiful. This is some nice spring in your step. Don't worry. Just take the leap of faith. See where spirit guides you into the future here in this week. We have the Queen of Swords as well. This is Libra energy, and to me, this is restoration of order, balance, equilibrium, harmony. You could be removing some people from your life. I really do feel for a lot of my Virgos this week, you're choosing. Especially if you're in a more like a dating situation or things are more casual, I think you're probably choosing to let someone go and choose the one that's right for you. That's really what I feel. And I think that, you know, whoever's kind of like just, you'll pick whoever is more serious. That's Virgo for you. They're not going to pick the person that they don't feel a potential future with. They're going to let go of the one that's causing them problems or just wasting their time or isn't really the right choice or the right fit. And therefore it transforms you. Yeah, you're going on a new adventure here. Here's our little Page of Pentacles. New investment, new adventure, new start to the journey. If this is an established relationship, I feel like there's something like you're really remembering some beautiful memories, and it's taking you to another level of where you want to go. You're letting go of a lot of old crap though. Hanged Man, Queen of Swords, Fool card equals letting go of crap. Ooh, there's a little jealousy card coming in this week, Virgo. Oh my goodness. Watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. Somebody might be a little jealous of you this week, Virgo. Somebody might be a little jealous of you, so just be careful who you talk to. Careful who you divulge your secrets and your time with. Yeah. For a lot of my Virgos, you're going to be choosing between door number 1 and door number 2. And whichever door you don't take, they're going to be upset. They're going to be like, ah, they didn't pick me. You got to bring your A game with Virgo. You can't, yeah. You got to come in right with Virgo. You got to. They won't put up with less. They won't. Libra, how are you doing tonight? Let's see what we've got for our beautiful Libras out there in love and romance. Let's see what we have got coming in for you. Libra, I truly do love the energy of Pisces for you because I believe both Libra and Pisces are peacemakers. They really want harmony, peace, diplomacy. They don't like emotional difficulties or problems, and so they really do like this energy. It's a great time. We do have some good news, of course, this week. Libra, Mars has finally moved out of Taurus into the sign of Gemini, and that does create a trine to your sign. So I feel that your personal energy is going to be coming up, is going to be working better than it has in a while, and you're really looking at the future and what you want to do coming up into your future plans. So, dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show us what we have in love and romance for our beautiful Libras out there. And whatever situation they're in, whether they're single, coupled, in separation, or in a long distance relationship, show us whatever guidance and messages they need to know. Thank you so much. Ooh, I'm telling you, love is in the air, Libra. Look at that beautiful balance. And we have the koi fish on this card as well, which is longevity in love as well as the love itself. So that's always good to see in a love reading. Very nice. You're going to be very focused on love, harmony, romance. If you're single, I think that it'll be a week of socializing, meeting new people, getting that out there, and having love return to you. If you're already in a relationship, it's like the love is increasing. If you're in a long distance situation, the bond gets stronger. So let's see what we've got in the tarot for you, Libra. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Okay. So we're starting out here with the Two of Pentacles. So this is balance. It's, and I think that for you, Libra, you're always working on finding your balance. Stay in the moment this week. Don't worry too much about past, present, future. Stay in the moment. Be in the moment. Be in the now. And enjoy your journey. That, Two of Pentacles is always about enjoying your journey. You might be working too hard or multiple jobs. So there's a need to bring balance and fun back into your life with this card coming in. Remember to enjoy love this week, especially if you're already in a relationship, Libra. And Libra usually is. I mean, they're always, they're just such a partnership sign. And even if you're single, even if you're just super single, Libra, this is time to be social. It's time to hang out with your friends. It's time to really enjoy and take the lead on this, because look at this Emperor card. So very, very fiery, very directed. This is Aries energy. So to me, it's taking the lead, going after what you want, stepping into your power, saying, if I want to have more fun, I'm going to have more fun, damn it. That's the way that feels. 10 of Swords this week. So this is stepping away from old painful difficulties, old anxieties, old painful cycles of wounds, betrayal, etc. This is really leaving something good. I love that the bags are packed. It's like, I'm leaving all my swords behind. I'm going towards something new. It's an end of a situation that has been very heavy, weight off of your shoulders. So it's a nice feeling. It's a good week where I feel like you're really, letting go of some of this heaviness. And that isn't always about love. It could be about career. There could be something in your life that's just been very pressing that starts to be transformed or let go of this week. Yeah, Page of Wands. Look at that. More Aries energy. So getting into the moment, getting into the now, embracing more fun, joy, a childlike energy, vitality returning, messages or information or communication that make you feel like, yes, things are starting over. I'm letting go of something very heavy and stepping into something very fresh and new. This is nice. And I love the last card here. We've got our Three of Cups. So to me, that's why I say this is a social week, the celebratory week. You might be getting good news for yourself or from others. It's a time for gratitude. And no matter what your situation is, Libra, you know, whether you're single, coupled, separated, it's really all about being in the moment, having a good time this week, embracing more fun, a childlike spirit of just, you know, being open to the wonder of life and what is coming next. Ooh, and we've got our devil card there. Oh my goodness, there could be a little temptation going on here this week, Libra. Check it out. Got a little Capricorn action going there. So to me, this is about freeing yourself. Always, you know, with that devil. Anything that's inhibited you, kept you tied up, kept you free from being truly yourself and being happy. And it could be you've been working too hard. It could be you've been working too hard, Libra. Because often that devil card, right, that Capricorn energy, it can put you in that workspace. Capricorn can be a workaholic. So to me, you know, you may literally be making some decisions. This could be a week where, you know, you feel like you've got all this work to do, but then you got this great invitation to like a party or a gathering or some like online party or something that's going on. And you have to make the choice. Should I go have some fun or should I just keep working? It's like, this is a week where I would go have some fun. You need it. You need it. And you may end up meeting the love of your life there, you know, if you're single. So it's important to just go with it. It's important to just go with it. And we do have difficult times, right? This is not the most easy week. This is not the most easy week. Be on your guard against chaos or unforeseen perils. You could have some emotional upheaval this week. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But it is a week of love. It is a week of love. So I do feel that any kind of changes, shifts, things that are meant to be redressed or balanced, you know, they lead you back to this week, because it's really about getting you back in touch with yourself, loving yourself, and finding people that truly love you. That's the balance. That's the balance for you, Libra, this week. I love it. Love it, love it. All right. I'm excited. Here comes Scorpio. And I'll tell you what's exciting me at Scorpio tonight about you is that last night when I took my walk, I could see that last quarter moon in the sky. And guess what? It was in the constellation of Scorpio as I was walking. The moon was sitting right in that Scorpio constellation. And that is what the Scorpio constellation looks like. It has those 3 stars and then the bright red star. Is that Arcturus or Antares? Yeah, Antares is that bright red star, and then the little curl, the scorpion tail. So I saw that moon moving through that Scorpio constellation last night, and it really made me think about my Scorpios. It really, really did. I was like, I hope they're doing good. I know. This is a good time of year, I feel, for Scorpio, because that energy of Pisces is very positive to them. Just like for Cancer, we're in that water season. And so even if you're going through challenges or difficulties, it's a much more sympathetic kind of vibration for you. So let's get into your love and relationship life coming through this week, Scorpio. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians and ancestors, please show me what's going on for our beautiful Scorpios out there. What is happening in their love and romance life as we go into this week ahead, whether they're single, coupled, in separation, or long distance. No matter what they are going through, show us our messages for our Scorpio folks. And we have Make a Wish. Scorpio, this is a week of making wishes and potential wish fulfillment. This reminds me of our 9 of Cups. It's all about, what do you wish for? What do you desire? What do you want to bring through more of in your love and relationship life this week? Don't be afraid to tell people what you really want. Yeah, because that's always what I tell people. You can't get something you never asked for. The worst that can happen is a no. So ask for what you want, because a lot of times you'll get it. So, and Scorpio, you're good at getting what you want. You're a very magnetic sign, very attractive, and you generally do bring the things that you want to you. So let's get into your tarot messages. Let's see what we've got this week. Ooh, very nice. Look at this. Ace of Swords is coming into our reading for this week for Scorpio, first out of the deck. To me, this is a card of victory, clarity, mental clarity, right? Finally getting the answers and the information that you need, communicating clearly and concisely, overcoming obstacles. This is a nice, nice card. I love this card for you. And we have the Nine of Wands. Boy, I know it has not been an easy road for you, Scorpio. You've done a lot of work. You've put in a lot of energy and time into your relationships, into your love life. Absolutely. You may feel a lot of fatigue. You may feel, you know, just that battle fatigue. Is like, I've been through it. I need a break. I need a rest. And even though you're still standing strong, even though you're still in that powerful energy, it's like you've been going at it for a while, and you're looking for that victory this week. You really are. Seven of Pentacles really tells me that you have, again, been working very steadily, diligently. Slow and steady wins the race. You've been patient. You've been waiting on the good timing. You've been doing all the right steps. And to me, this could be a week where you either continue to do that or you start to see it pay off, or both, right? You start to see this paying off. As the seeds that you've planted and the efforts that you've made start to bring rewards through. Had a little bit of both of these. Both of these felt like they were coming out. So we have the Knight of Swords and we have the Ten of Wands. You know, because to me, this is that motion coming through with a lot of information, needing to talk, needing to share. And really, you know, this could be an energy of getting things off of your chest with that Ten of Wands, right? I think a lot of the time, Scorpio, you tend to be very secretive and you kind of tend to bear your burdens in silence. And this could be the week where the timing is just right and you say, look, I really need to get this off my chest. I need to tell you exactly how I feel. You might be kind of nervous about doing it. And it might also be them coming to do that for you. They might be saying, Scorpio, I really have so much to tell you. We need to talk, you know, and it's going to help you because the Ten of Wands is getting that burden off your shoulders. And I think for a lot of you, it brings through exactly what you want it to. It brings a reconnection. It brings a re-energization. Is that even a word? But it brings a healing. It brings a passion back to this relationship, if this is something that you're already in. Because this is very healing. This is really nice. This is a great card when it comes to love and romance. You know, and if it's someone you already know, it's like falling in love with them again. And if it's somebody new, it's like you've kind of met this person that you feel like you can just tell anything to, and they don't judge you. This is a beautiful thing. Exchanging gifts could be that too. Don't give up on the people you love. You know, if there's a true connection, and there's generally a lot of goodwill in spite of all the ups and downs, don't give up on it. Four of Pentacles. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Scorpio. I mean, you got something you're holding on to in that heart chakra. There's somebody, or somebody's holding on to you. Could be a mutual holding on to with that Two of Cups. Woo! Ask for what you want, Scorpio. Look at that Knight of Cups on the bottom there. Some passionate energy and the Hierophant. This is some serious wish fulfillment. There's some commitment, some devotion around this. Somebody just can't get over you, Scorpio. Telling you. All right, let's get into an affirmation. This is a nice read. Surprise! This has been a big card coming out tonight. Surprise! A disappointment that will be followed by a pleasant surprise. Invitations can bring love to those who are searching. So yeah, even if you go through something difficult or challenging this week, Scorpio, there's good stuff coming out of it. But I do feel this is a week of a lot of victories, a lot of getting burdens off your chest, a lot of, you know, just a nice release, and it helps you to connect deeper to the people that you love. It really does. This is good. This is a nice reading for Scorpio. Hey, Transformation Queen. We just finished up Scorpio, but you can always just scoot back through there to watch it. Or watch it after it's posted. Yes. All right. All right, y'all. We're in the home stretch. We're down to our last 4 signs. Yes. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what we have for you this week. Our fiery, fiery folks. The moon is in Sagittarius right now tonight. So definitely we have the energy of your sign on our side right now. Now I know this has not been the easiest time for Sagittarius. That is true because, you know, Pisces energy squares you. The Gemini energy opposes you. So in some ways it's not the easiest. But we do still have a lot of Aquarian energy on your side. That's very positive and powerful for you. And I do feel that relationships and love will be heating up, you know, next 6 weeks because of Mars being in your universal relationship house. That is definitely a shift of energy that's happening for all you. So Sagittarius, let's see what we've got for you. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians and ancestors, who do we have coming through for our Sagittarians in love and romance this week? Show us whatever messages they need to know, whether they are single, coupled, in separation, long distance relationship, no matter what they need to know. Please show us our beautiful Sagittarians. Oh, I like that. Paradise. We can't go wrong with paradise. So Sagittarius, to me, this is a week of a lot of relaxation. I feel like this is sort of like a respite after the storm. That's very much what that feels like to me. It feels like, finally, I can hang out for a minute. It might be a short respite, but at least, you know, I'll take it. If it's there, it's there. Try to get out in nature. If you're in a relationship, get out in nature with your person. This is going to make things a lot nicer for you. So let's get into your tarot for this week. Let's see what we have for Sagittarius in the tarot. Nice. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So Sagittarius, like I said, this Aquarius energy is very nice for you this week. We do have the Star card coming out at the first part of this reading. So to me, this, along with that card of Paradise, like I said, this could be hopes and wishes fulfilled, things going to the next level, you feeling a lot better, you feeling like, you know, some old things have been moved beyond. You're stepping into some new energy, positive changes that bring an end to challenging times. This is the light at the end of the tunnel. I would say your most powerful, you know, energy this week would be one of communication because of Mercury, Jupiter, your ruling sign, ruling planet, and Saturn all being in Aquarius, which creates a positive dynamic to you. Oh, and Queen of Cups. So to me, this is some nice heart healing. If you've needed this, if you've needed it in your relationship, if you've needed it for yourself personally, if you're single, that's a beautiful pattern of energy because to me, it shows that you're honoring your emotional boundaries. You've learned how to be more solid within yourself because the star energy, the Aquarian energy, is very encouraging of our independent and authentic spirit and self. And our Queen of Cups is very Scorpio energy, so she really does honor her emotional boundaries. So this could be a week where that has become really paramount and you're stepping into that energy and it just feels good, right? It just feels good to say, here's what I want, here's what I will accept, what I won't accept. It just brings you into a place of empowerment no matter what your love life is doing. Right in the center, we have the Knight of Swords. Like I said, communication is very key for you this week. There could be people coming in to talk to you, you coming in to talk to them. Could be a little bit of nervous energy because it's very quickly moving. It's events that happen with great speed. And choose intellectual responses to challenge rather than emotional ones. You know, just be more objective, right? Be more objective around your love life this week. It'll help you. It'll help you a lot. We do have your power, one of your power cards coming through on top of that. So it is the Wheel of Fortune. So to me, when you have that, you know, kind of clear, decisive energy around your communication, when you don't get pulled into unnecessary drama, you're going to come through so much better, because the Wheel of Fortune is a Jupiter ruled card. That is your ruling planet, and this does move you forward in a very positive, direct way. You also might be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aquarius this week, Sagittarius. Those are two very strong signs that are coming out in this read. In the third card, we have the Seven of Cups. So to me, again, this is a lot of emotional decisions, but it's important that you don't let emotion run the whole show this week. Really keeping a balance of understanding your emotions, but not being completely swayed and ruled by them. You know, stay out of the drama, stay above of the fray. You probably do have some decisions to make this week in your love life. It's a time to stop procrastinating or overanalyzing it. So it's good to, you know, do your investigative work on a decision you need to make romantically this week. But once you've decided, make your move. Make your move. Yeah, Queen of Swords. There we go. Nice air energy. So this balances out that more emotional Queen of Cups. We have the Queen of Air and the Queen of Water, right? So this to me is making a very nice, decisive choice, both with that intuition, the feminine intuition that the queens have, but it's that very decisive energy that comes through with the swords. This is also Libra energy. So it's like that's that indecision, but then making the decision that takes you forward. Very nice. If something's been dogging you in a relationship, you're gonna clear a lot of things up this week, Sagittarius. It's gonna take you to a good place. Let's get into an affirmation for you. Care is required. So be good to yourself. Be very good to yourself, Sagittarius. Guard yourself against deceptions. Yes, and that is so important. Keeping those emotional boundaries. Don't make foolish mistakes. Don't get drawn into other people's personal dramas, even if it's someone that you're romantically involved with, right? It's like, be caring, be compassionate, be just, but don't let them suck you dry. Don't let them, you know, pull you into something that it's like you can't solve it anyway. And that could be part of what your decision is like really deciding to just let them work through their issues without pulling you like deep down into it. Yeah. Stay in that place of paradise this week, Sag. Stay in that place of paradise. All right, y'all. Let's get into our next sign, which is our Capricorns. Oh, Capricorn, I hope you are doing awesome out there tonight. Love my Capricorn folks. I'm a Capricorn myself, so I just, you know, always love hanging out in the energy of my fellow goats. So I hope you are all doing awesome this week, Capricorn. I do love the energy of our Pisces season for the goats because it is, to me, a nice flow of energy for us. The combination of water and earth is very positive. It's very supportive. A lot of the time, to me, the emotional waters of Pisces are exactly what the more taciturn, stoic Capricorn needs very much. And it helps us to manifest our dreams. It helps us to manifest our dreams, Capricorn. So let's get into our love and romance guidance for you this week. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show us our beautiful Capricorns and what they are going through and what they need to know this week when it comes to love and romance. Whether they are single, coupled, in separation, or in a long-distance relationship, please give us good advice and guidance for our Capricorns. Thank you so much. Wisdom. Oh, this is one of the best cards, I would say, for Capricorn, because to me, Capricorn is a sign of wisdom. It's a sign of knowledge, understanding. And so this week in your love life, Capricorn, you're being called on to be wise, to come from a place of wisdom. You might be giving your love partner or potential love partner some good advice, getting them back on the right track, especially if they're going through a hard time or they're worried or they're struggling. Like, you're going to be able to say just the right thing and give them just that right, like, piece of guidance or inspiration that makes them go, oh yeah, now that clicks. And likewise, be open to wisdom coming to you from them or from other sources if you need it. This is beautiful. Being very wise in your love life this week. So let's get into your tarot. I like that for you, Cappy. That's a key word for Capricorn, is wise, is wisdom. It is. I remember when I was a little kid in school, when they handed out, like, they did those character traits for each person. That was one of them. When I was a little kid, they would always give me wisdom. Other kids got like enthusiasm and what a happiness and stuff, and I got wisdom. That's because Capricorn kids are like old soul, you know? They're like, she's so serious, she must be wise. It's like, I'm still a kid, man. But that is very Capricorn. It is. Ooh, this is nice. I like this. Four of Wands. So Capricorn, most likely this is a week where, you know, many of you are dealing with soulmate, twin flame kind of energy in a relationship situation. And it does have to do with home, balance, stability, and happiness. Like, you really are very focused on having, you know, that happy, flourishing energy between you and them. So it's a lot of feeling of peace and contentment. And it's kind of like, no matter what you're going through, whether it's up, whether it's down, like, you're very focused on having a good energy between you and your partner or potential partner. Yeah, and I really do feel that there is either you or them, or maybe mutually, you've definitely been going through your share of anxiety, fears, heartache, worries. There's just been something heavy. It may not even be the relationship itself that's heavy. They may be going through a health challenge, or someone they know may be going through a situation, and it's just giving them a lot of extra anxiety or concerns. And so it's like, this is the wisdom. This is where the wisdom comes in, because it's really you paying attention to trying to keep things stable, balanced, give them the help and the encouragement that they need, you know, or, you know, them giving the encouragement that they need. It's very nice. Right in the center, we have the Temperance card. This is Sagittarius energy with our card of balance. So to me, it really is a week of balance and moderation, Capricorn. If there's challenging information or news coming through, don't take it too hard. If there's super happy, you know, information, don't freak out too much about, just enjoy it for what it is. Stay in balance, stay in that place of temperance. To me, the Temperance card is very positive. It's a blending of ideas with others. It's successful compromises, you know, and it's really about self-control, patience, balance, resilience, realizing how much, you know, how strong you truly are, Capricorn. You know, this is a great week of creating something wonderful with someone that you love. Even if you're single, right? Even if you're single, it's really about creating something that's just going to take you to the next good place in that love and relationship dynamic. And a King of Swords is coming in here. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Sagittarius. Some of you guys might actually be in a long distance relationship, because Sagittarius can be those long distances. You know, it really can. And the King of Swords is very much Aquarius energy. It's intellectual. It's making good decisions with the mind. It's making good decisions and good strategies and good plans for the future. I like that. So right in our outcome for this week, Capricorn, stay the course. Slow and steady wins the race. You already know that, but as just a reiteration, the Eight of Pentacles, work at your work. Work could be very satisfying for you this week, Capricorn. Learning all you can about a subject or career, you know, being a mentor to somebody, having someone be a mentor to you, attention to detail, doing skilled work that you love. It's a great week. It's a really good week of using your wisdom, using your balance and your steadfastness to create more positive outcomes for you and your partner or potential love partner. Very nice. So you really staying grounded, balanced, and steady, and doing what you like, doing what you are good at, doing what you're good at. All right, Page of Cups is sitting on top of that Eight of Pentacles. So I would also say this isn't just career, it's also working at being good in your romantic communication. This could also be somebody really apologizing to you for things of the past that haven't gone so well, Capricorn. They might be really saying, oh, I messed up. Can you forgive me? Can you forgive me, Capricorn? Of course you can. All they got to do is prove to you that they've really changed. They're going to do better in the future. That's what they got to prove to you, right? Dreamer card. We got our Fool card. So definitely, Capricorn, this is also a week of taking a leap of faith. A leap of faith. And our World card. So something's coming complete this week. It's a nice energy for you because that's a Saturn ruled card. That's your card. It's one of your power cards is the World, Capricorn. So it's ruled by your ruling planet. So I feel like things are really, some things are coming full circle, coming full circle. So let's get into an affirmation for Capricorn. Ooh, romance. It is a romantic week. It is a romantic week. Love is set to sizzle, and the chance for romance is high for those who are seeking a connection. Hey, sounds good to me. Go get it, Capricorn. Overcome those worries, doubts, and anxieties. I think that you will. I really do. I think that you're going to have the right advice, the right wisdom. The understanding that you've gained from the past is really assisting you this week. That's what I would say, you know, like all the hard times that you've been through before in relationships, it's going to help you not take things so tough because it's like, hey, I've been through worse. We're going to get through this. Yeah. Thank you for that blessing, Krista, my fellow Capricorn sister out there. Oh my goodness. So Yuyi's in the chat. I think Ms. Mindful's in the chat. I think the Just Jules account is Ms. Mindful. That's our Jules. I had 2 dreams about you this week, Jules, if you're listening. I had 2 dreams about Ms. Mindful this week, so I know I need to talk to her. She came through twice. She came through twice in my dreams this week. So I know she's tapping my spirit in the astral. I know she is. I know she is. I hear you, baby. I hear you, Jules. I got the memo. I got the memo. All right, Aquarius. Let's see how Aquarius is doing. Aqua gang. Yes, Angela, we got him. We got Aquarius in the house. I love my Aquarians. I'm glad we still have a lot of Aquarius energy going. We got Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn. Yes. 2 dreams. 2 dreams, Jules. You were in them. All right, dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show us our beautiful Aquarians out there. What is going on for them this week in love and romance, whether they are single, coupled, in separation, long distance, whatever they're going through. Please show us what messages and information that they need to know. Thank you so much as always. Ooh, very nice. We have got a card of abundance here. So Aquarius, I feel like there is an abundance of love, romance, and goodwill and harmony coming towards you. Very, very nice. This could also be a week where work starts to pay off. On the other side of that. On the other side of that, that could be a week where work and career, you know, choices start to come full circle and get more balanced for you. So let's get into some tarot. Show us our Aquarians for the week, please, Spirit. Woo. Yeah, this is nice. Let's get into that. Let's dig into this. All right, so the King of Wands is the first card out. So to me, it's a strong Aries energy. And when we do come into the time of Aries, Aquarius, you might feel right now that you're a little bit in between cycles and in between phases because we are in the Pisces season and it is more watery. It is more emotional. It's a little more like confusing, mystical, a little bit cloudy, foggy, fuzzy. But when we come into this Aries energy, especially later in the month, that's going to ramp your energy up again because Aries creates a nice sextile to your sign. So this is a good one. But I think you're feeling a little bit of that already this week because that King of Wands is all about getting moving. It's leadership. It's energy forward, stepping into the spotlight, taking the leadership role, keeping your eyes on the big picture and communicating your vision. So no matter what's going on, even if things are kind of heavy this week, Aquarius, keep your eyes on the prize. You are a sign of the future. You're the sign of the future. And so, you know, you're very much about, well, let's not get too stuck in the present. What's coming next? Like, you know, let's not worry too much about all this other stuff. Let's keep our eyes on the bigger picture here. And getting what you want. King of Wands goes after what they want. Knight of Swords goes after what they want, sure. And what you probably want this week is better communication, more dynamic, more passionate communication, setting intentions very strongly. You could be, you know, taking a move to bring information to someone else, or they could be bringing information to you. Very nice. Right in the center, we have the Five of Cups. So to me, you may still be going through release of challenging times, release of pain from the past. But remember, the Three of Cups might be knocked over. There's those disappointments, right? But the Two of Cups are still standing. And the Two of Cups are where we can heal from and where we can rebuild. Always important, right? So don't focus on the negative. Don't focus on the things that haven't gone the way you've wanted to. Look at the hidden blessings. These things happened for a reason. It's time to forgive yourself and time to forgive others and truly move on. This is a true moving on this week. You may need a little time, and that's okay. It's okay. Aquarius, here's our Hermit card. So you may need just to turn in a little bit and do some spiritual soul searching. The Hermit is all about having a spiritual path, following your spiritual truth, and your inner light that takes you to that good place. And so to me, it's like once you kind of get in touch with that, it's like when you get in touch with yourself, when you're deep in thought, when you're deep in your spiritual center, your forgiveness for others comes very naturally. The Emperor card is here this week too. So between the King of Wands and the Emperor, talk about some firepower. Both of these to me are so representative of Aries. Aries energy, living in the moment, taking the leadership role, taking charge of the situation, and yet again, going for what you want. Don't, you know, if you truly want someone in your life, if you truly want them, don't be afraid this week, Aquarius. Don't be afraid to say it. Don't be afraid to take action and just say, here's what I want. Here's the action I'm going to take on it. What do you think? Love person, love partner, potential love partner. What do you think? Here's what I want. Like I said, always ask for what you want. The worst they can say is no. And if you don't ask for what you want, you'll never get it. So you got to ask for what you want, folks. That's the Capricorn. That's my Capricorn advice to everybody. Sometimes people say, Capricorn, how do you get paid for your work? So you ask for it. You ask for it. Ask for it, Aquarius, especially in love this week. And look at this. We have our Page of Cups coming in here. So to me, this is that beautiful flow of emotional communication, right? Pages always bring in messages, and the cups are about love, about romance, about intuition, about spirit. And so this is really taking the initiative. If you want to have those romantic communications and talks between you and someone, you gotta talk to them. You gotta pick up the phone. This is picking up the fish phone, you know? In that tarot, the traditional tarot, you know, he's picking up the little cup with the fish in it. Fish is talking to him because it's giving him the good lowdown, giving him the 411 on his love life. So this could be people apologizing to you, Aquarius, you apologizing to them. You're also standing strong in your strength this week. You know, you're learning. You're learning yourself. Oh, King of Swords. There it is. There's your power card. I like that. We like to see that. That's you stepping into your power. I feel like you feel very strong this week. Like you really know what you want. You know what you want this week, Aquarius. You may be doing a little work on releasing some old emotional wounds of the past, but overall, your energy this week is very direct. It's very direct and it's very fiery. And overall, I think it turns out pretty freaking positive. It's nice. There's a feeling of abundance around this week and balance. Yes. Yes, I know it. Tough and trying times. I know it has been. Tough times are going on. Think long term. Make decisions accordingly and avoid negative people. Aquarius, this is beautiful. Yes. So you are surmounting some challenging times this week, and it's encouraging you to think in the long term, which you are good at. Make the decisions according to that, and yes, don't engage with the negative people. It is not worth it. That's not worth it. Stay in that positive high alignment because you've got a lot of firepower. You got a lot of that positive Aries energy with you this week. I think you want to talk to people who are upbeat, positive, or saying, yes, Aquarius, I hear you. Let's go forward on something. That's the kind of people you want around you. Yeah. Especially in your love life. Especially in your love life. And thank you. There were two people who sent a super chat while I was talking. It was Brand Bud and Angela. Thank you for those blessings, sweethearts. I appreciate you all so much. I always do, even if I'm not able to shout you out immediately when those come up. But thank you so much for that. Hope that resonated for all the Aquarians. That's a nice read. These have all been good tonight. These have been very positive, very encouraging. These have been great, encouraging readings tonight. I feel better. I feel good. You know, it's like whenever these are good, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So on our last but certainly not least sign, we have our beautiful Pisces folks out here. Happy birthday to all my amazing Pisces friends out there, because this is your season. If you've already celebrated a birthday, happy belated. And if it's coming up or if it's tonight, amazing happy birthday to my Pisces. I love you guys so much out there. So Pisces, let's see what we have got for you in love and romance. I think this is a very romantic time of the year for my Pisces. And even if you're going through a broken heart or healing, it's a very healing time as well. Whatever your situation currently in love is, I do believe that this is a very empowering time with not only the sun, but also Venus in your sign right now too. So dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, let's see what we have, please, for our beautiful Pisces out there. Show us whatever guidance or information they need regarding their love and romance life, whether they're single, coupled, in separation, in a long-distance relationship, no matter what they are going through. Show us what Pisces needs to know. Ooh, children is coming up, Pisces. So this could be interesting this week. I would say for some of it, really take this as it resonates. For some of you, if you have children or your love partner or potential love partner has children, that's definitely part of the equation this week. For some of you, this is healing the inner child. For some of you, it's your fur babies, because we do have folks with those pets and little animals, and those could be definitely, I have children that are furry. And so this is very strong. And it's also, to me, that children card from this deck is definitely coming back to a state of innocence, playfulness, right? Bringing a little bit more joy and fun into your love life as well this week. It is the number 6 card in that deck, so it also is connected to that lover's energy. So let's get into the tarot for you this week. What does Pisces need to know? Nice. Okay. A lot of firepower this week. So Three of Pentacles comes out first. This is about mutual collaboration. So it's important for you to work with your partner or future love partner towards what your common goals are. If you're super single, this could be meeting somebody that becomes a very important person in your life through a community effort or outreach or work, because the Three of Pentacles is all about working together with a group to create a nice spiritual and emotional foundation for everyone. It's working well with others. For some of you, you might be getting paid well for your work this week, Pisces. Let's see what we've got as a clarifier. Queen of Pentacles, very nice. So Pisces, I would say this is a week where you're really working together with a group or organization towards a common goal, and it's really giving you a lot more stability. Money might be getting a lot better this week for some of my Pisces out there, and it really does have a positive impact on your love and romance life. Right in the center, love to see this, the Six of Wands, victory, triumph, recognized success, wise choices that bring public recognition, promotions, or rewards. So in your love life, something is paying off, something that you've been working on or, trying to understand between the two of you finally starts to be, brought into the light of achievement and like, oh yeah, it's finally working out. There's something that makes you very happy this week. Knight of Swords, and it could be some kind of communication coming in. Could be some rapid communication. This card has been coming up a lot. So I feel like this is a week where a lot of energy is coming in around communication. This is probably the shift of Mars into Gemini, because Mars is a planet of action and Gemini is the sign of communication. So would it be surprising if suddenly this week, a lot of things that people had been holding back, they start to say them? And I think that it's like a feeling of breakthrough. It's a feeling of success. It's like, finally, you're telling me what you think. Finally, you're telling me what you feel. This is a great feeling. Five of Wands is coming out here for you too, Pisces. So there could be a little bit of feisty energy in your communication. Don't be surprised if there gets a little bit of conflict, a little bit of heated conversation. If you feel the need to walk away from the drama, walk away from the drama. But to me, sometimes that Five of Wands, the positive side of this is it is contact. It's contact. Even if it's fiery, even if it's a little bit, like, it's not a bad battle. Like, Five of Wands is not like a big, horrible fight. It's more just like sparring. It's like, like having that intellectual debate or sparring, right? So that to me is what comes through with this. So I feel like, there's a lot of energetic communication coming your way. Some of it might feel a little bit aggressive. So just use your intuition, Pisces. You're very good at that. You're very good at knowing, when to engage and when to swim away. But oh yeah, they're coming at you. They're coming at you, Pisces. Look at this Knight of Wands. So, you may have somebody coming in fast and furious, hot and heavy for you. They might get really upset if you reject them. I'm just going to put that out there. They might be just like, oh, why'd you say no? Why'd you say no, Pisces? I love you so much. I want you so much. Oh, yeah. Now, you may be walking away from someone or something this week if it doesn't ring true for you. Honoring those emotional boundaries. If you've got a decision between lovers to make this week, Pisces, I think you'll do what's right for you. You'll do what's right for you. But you've got some folks coming your way. And one of them might be more air sign energy, might be, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And one of them might be more fiery, Aries, Leo, Sag. And I feel like the Aries, Leo, Sag one is probably the one that you're going to fight with if you are in that situation. Oh my goodness. The air sign is probably the one you'll have more success with. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there for you. For those Pisces that are dating or choosing between people, that's what I think you're gonna feel this week. So let's get an affirmation on this for y'all. Planning. Yeah, I do feel that because you've got some really nice earthy energy around you this week. Now is the time to lay down the foundations for your future, and financial gains are more than likely. I would say that's definitely a part of your week this week. Yeah. And I would say, Pisces, the more solid and the more grounded that you feel within yourself, the better relationship decisions you're going to make. It really, it does. It feeds into that, because when you feel very strong within yourself, I mean, that's really always the key for any of us. The stronger we feel in ourselves and the more we love ourselves, value ourselves, honor ourselves, the better decisions we always make in love. It's always the way it is, no matter what your sign is. No matter what your sign is. All right, y'all. This was awesome. What a great night. I'm so glad always to spend time with you and in everyone's energy out there. Thank you so much to everyone who joined in the chat this evening. Thank you to all my moderators for keeping things nice and orderly, or semi-orderly, as the case may be. I will be back on Sunday night. We will be doing our Spirit Animal Sunday Spirit Animal Sunday, where we do tarot messages from the spirit animal world and kingdom. So we always look forward to those. Coming up ahead this week, guys, we have the new moon on the 13th. That's going to be very exciting. I may try to do a little live stream to do some new moon readings for everyone for that Pisces new moon, because that is always going to be a nice shift up of energy. But building up to the 13th, we will be absolutely experiencing and feeling a release of energy. When we're in the waning moon cycle, there's always a letting go, a detox, a purification. So looking forward very much to that energy over this next couple days, next week. And hey, Bram Bud, thanks for joining us again, man. I hadn't seen you in a while, and it's good to see you back. Always great to see folks. Hey, Colin, good to see you. Yes, get some sleep. Everybody needs to get rest. I'm telling you, we've got a lot coming up, when especially in the later part of the month when we hit Aries, it gets full speed ahead. So sleep while you can during a Pisces season, because that's our dreamy, relaxed time. Absolutely. Oh, thanks, Francisco. This is my Pisces colors. This is my ocean colors. You know, that's the Pisces colors. That's water season. Got my Amazonite on. Amazonite is a great stone. I've had this necklace for a good while. I love Amazonite. It's an excellent throat chakra stone. It's really great for communication. I highly recommend it. It looks like Amazon, Amazonite. Yeah, that's how you spell that. So it's yeah, I love Amazonite. It's a stone that a lot of people don't know about, but it's so good for communication and clarity in communication. So, yeah, highly recommend that as a stone for talking well, speaking your truth, putting that out there. That's always a good one to use, and especially if you put in a necklace, because it'll be right there at your throat chakra center. So anyway, guys, have an amazing night. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your weekend. I'll be seeing you again on Sunday around about 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And these were great readings. These were great readings. I feel awesome about this week coming ahead. I think it's going to be a good one. So, and also make sure to watch your March monthly readings. I've posted all of those this week, and they're very good. They're very good. So, have a wonderful night, my dears. Yes, Yu clarity is good. I think I'm gonna go try to watch the new movie Raya and the Last Dragon. I am so excited for a dragon movie, guys. So excited for a dragon movie. And she's a water dragon. She's a water dragon in this movie. So I am very excited for Raya and the Last Dragon. I may be back with a review sometime this week. Because I know I'm gonna be like, dragon! All right, my darlings, have a wonderful evening, and I will be seeing y'all again very soon. Take care.